Field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
280. Like 7. Omaha, ready to move.
Stafford to the air to start us off. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. You get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
29-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Stafford throwing again. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Justin Wally makes the play. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Kid, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. This is our last play of the quarter.
22! Rush in! Rush in! 0! 260! Like 22!
After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Seahawks 16-yard line.
That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and goal.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Monday.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start to fight back for their first points of this game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. To throw, here's Milrow. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
To the air, Milrow. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hey, Kate, you know that you covering the Seahawks calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, no.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs from 37. Walker on 1st down. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
For 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
40 got. 40 got. 280.
Stafford from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Real cool. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fitted. Not even a little bit.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gained 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down, Seahawks.
19, Tiger, 19, Buffalo 18. Let go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And this one does not go far.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. And they're 49 yards.
Plenty of scoring already. We have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Milrow now to throw. There's a screen out for Walker. Down the sideline inside the 40. Along the sideline inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. This play goes for 36. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
Walker off his own read. Is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Cougar 19. 2. Buffalo 80.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready. Buffalo 80. Ready.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. He puts some juice on it. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 40.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Stafford. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw here from Milrow. Look at that power, deep left side. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Lady, 59.
To throw, Stafford. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
26 yards. And the Rams first down.
First down throw here for Stafford. Pause it at the 7. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making a one-score game before halftime.
there's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd. Let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come in at the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they were ready to begin their drive.
10 for 11. Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, 5 in.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Balled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No look on his first look of the game, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
And less than a yard.
From the gun, Milroe. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
19, Charger. 19, 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here's Milroe to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Milroe Forbes in on the tackle. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And send a receiver left. Shotgun now for Milroe. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Third and a lone yard coming up.
70. Check. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. Now he's past the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 35.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Smith and Jigbo. He had another catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Pistol now for Milrow. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That's JSN. Smith and Jigbo on the quick slant. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down, Seattle.
Walker now from the gun. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Timber Wolf. Ready.
Running with Walker again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Cougar 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. To the left. He's got Arroyo. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Cougar 19. Broncos.
Looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway play there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Seahawks.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Will Rowe looking to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
That's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Now it's Milroe. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Milroe from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Set. Red 80. And middle, alert.
Here's Stafford. That's complete. Lakou on the left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I'm sure coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. Play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Lakou's got it again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Middle. Check. 11.
It's Stafford once more. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, it ate up a ton of yards.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
14-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Going forward, it's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And goes to the hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here's Stafford. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here where you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Seahawks nearing their first win of the season. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Pack the 60. Ready, go.
From the gun, Milrow. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Big Lion.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
For the Seahawks.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, 70. Hey, 50. Waiting. Look at
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
53. 180. Zebra. Omaha, blue.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. He gets this one in the Nakua. Escapes a defender. And they are all the way into that red zone.
A 49-yard
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
32. 40 got.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, 22. Zebra. Wait it. Hurry.
Now to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams get it back to within 6.
Rams 42.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. So in the end, his choice to bring it out results in a slight hit to their field position. He's about 5 shy of the touchback at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying with Walker. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has room down the left sideline. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 2. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy in that 2-point conversion.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
40 got. 40 got. 180.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. Will take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
It's a design run from Milrow. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up and let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bar.